Shall we play a game?
Hello everybody, this is PMS Beast, and I am doing another installment of the cave system. This is Cave 2. It is the biggest cave, it is the most confusing cave, and the most dangerous cave. And so I'm going to give you a walkthrough in case you get stuck here or you just want to go exploring. If you die, this is one of the caves you will be placed in. In my other video, I did die, and I ended up in the same cave, so that was a bonus. I've noticed in this new update, 0.4, their cave system is darker. There's more mobs in them. You can turn down your graphics so you can see better in it, but I haven't done that in this. I wanted to give you the most vanilla version possible. So here's the Broodmother. This first cave area you're going to hit is Broodmother. And there's also mobs in here. Quite a few. Normal. Broodmom. Oh god, here she comes. You just want to like strafe around her. We're going to kill her. Strafe around her and hack at her. Fire Molotovs don't work on her. The flare gun doesn't work on her. And I'm gonna wait for her to charge. There's no room for me to really strafe around her. Oh, here she comes. And just hack at her. Really, the only thing that works on her is the axe. So she does those front kicks. You gotta watch those. Just keep moving around her. Come on. Here she comes one more time. Yeah. There we go. And just keep hacking her. Ooh. And she's dead. Okay. There's also freaks in here. I have not been able to kill a freak hand-to-hand combat yet. So let's see if there's freaks. There might be. I don't. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. I don't see any freaks. Oh, we got lucky. Okay. If you get lost finding tunnels, see those little water spouts there? They will pop up in the middle of a tunnel. So this is a good point of reference. Navigating the tunnels. Oops. Looks like I got, like I said, it's pretty dark. And a lot of times when I edit these, the cave lightens up. So you're seeing more than I am right about now, probably. Okay, so here's the flashing lights. I said this cave is pretty linear until you get to about this area. There's no exits or outlets except for the one we came in. Until we get here. And we have two. We have the right and the left, as you can see. It's pretty dark, like I said. So I use Molotovs to light my way a lot of times. So I'm going to show you this because this area is probably where you're going to spawn to. Plus, if you get turned around, you're going to know what to do. Okay, so we're looking for these right here. These are circuit boards. I advise not picking them both up. Leave one for point of reference. Because over here, you see there's a little tiny tunnel. Okay, and we'll get to that later. And circuit boards just let me know where I'm at. And we're going to go down here. And this is, I call this the hanging body room. There's a lot of mobs in here. But sometimes you are placed here when you die. So I'm just going to show it to you so you have a general reference of how to get out of here. It's huge, and there's only one way in and one way out, and this is it. So you're not groping around in the dark. Okay, there's a cannibal there. I think it's Armsy. And it is Armsy. And there's quite a few more. So Molotovs these guys. Ow. Yeah, when you use Molotovs, you still burn yourself up when you switch weapons. Oh, there's quite a few in there, isn't there? Hopefully I got them. Let's see. And they're standing. So they're dead. They're standing still. I'll show you what this cave looks like. A lot of hanging bodies. This is good for when you want to do your passenger completion. I'm not sure if there's going to be achievement for that someday, but you have to go into this cave for that. Okay, so there you go. That's what that looks like, all lit up. And we're going to go back to the circuit boards. Use my Molotov for light. This is a very large cave, so we're going to be here a few minutes. I'm go through it as fast as I can. Yeah, there's the circuit boards, and so there's our point of reference in case we get looped around into here, which is easy to do. Took me quite a while to memorize the caves. And they changed them ever so slightly, but not enough to really matter. Like right here used to be a chair, a seat from the plane. I'm just going to Molotov these guys. And that seat was a good point of reference, but now it's gone. Eat a little bit. Stupid Molotovs. And then see, I didn't get any of them, apparently. So, yeah, we're gonna fight here a little bit. Block is your friend. Always use block. Because if these guys get 2-3 hits on you, you're probably dead. Armor helps a lot. Oh, wow. These guys are pretty vicious. I mean, singular, these guys are hard, but when you get, like, that many wailing on you, and they flank you, I like that mechanic. I like the fact they don't just all group up in front of you. Wow, come on. Oh, my God. Ooh, he's... There you go. So, we're just going to keep attacking these guys, and going in circles. Ouch. Okay, come on. Come on. Those fire guys are dangerous because they can light you on fire like you just did. Now, here's a trick. Block, go into inventory while holding block, and use your medicines, and they can't kill you. Okay, so these guys, they used to just lay there and just be dead. But you can see he's still breathing. That means he's not dead. You have to hack them completely up. And so now, instead of cannibals, they're like zombie cannibals now. And wow, that's creepy looking. Okay. So in the fight here, I seem to have lost my bearings a bit. And I'm going to try to get them so I don't double all the way back. Bear with me a moment. I have a very bad source of direction. Not good. I think that's the way we go. See, right here is a transition, and there's going to be 3 more areas to go into. So I want to make sure I'm not leading you guys in the wrong place. Okay. So anyways, you'll know this area because of the 3 glowing pillars. Okay. Alright. I think I know where I'm at now. There's a seat. There's the seat. They moved my seat and threw it in there. Oh, more friends. Great. Oh god, it's a female. Alright, females are really dangerous. They do that super punch. And they said they patched it, but it was not patched. It's definitely can super punch you into death. Full armor, everything. They get one hit, good flying hit on you and you're done. Okay, so yes. Okay, so let's just back up a sec. There's that seat, but it's in the wrong spot. 3 glowing pillars. That's where we came in back here. Just want to show you this so so you can get your bearings. Okay. Okay, so here we are. There's 3 different areas right here. Okay, so there's that one, and we're going to go to the left. And as you can see, there's a effigy, and this actually leads out into the forest. So, like I said, as you come in, I don't know why those sticks are there. It's completely useless. You come in, there's those 3 golden pillars, there's those guys, and there's 3 exits here, or actually 3 tunnels. 1 exit to the left, and that's the effigy. So if you remember the effigy, you see him, you know that you're home free. There is... Here we go. Let's get through this. Alright, so we're going to go back into the 3-way here. I'm going to show you the reference. There's where we came in. And in front of us, this is a place that they like to stick you when you die. And there's absolutely nothing here. But I'm just going to show it to you anyway. Show you with my torch. There's nothing here. There's not even cases or anything to get. It's just nothing. Okay. So we'll go back to where we were. And I'm trying to save my torch. Okay, so back to the 3-way again. And this is what it would look like if you were coming out of that area. Turn around. Okay, and to our very right is where the rest of the cave, right there, I'll show you. And this is where the cave goes even deeper. And anywhere really in these areas they can drop you off, like right here they'll drop you off. Remember up there at the circuit board room? That little area I just pointed to? That connects it. So that will loop you around to the circuit board room. And then it'll bring you down here. This is on the way to the lake room. And that's what we're entering right here is the lake room. There's mobs up there, as you can see. And there's a big, huge lake to your right. So if you were coming the opposite direction, the lake would be to your left. And we're going to do something about these guys. We're going to light this up, and I'll show you how big this place is. It's huge, but it's only 1 way in and 1 way out. Oh, yeah. I know these guys do that. And there's the new model for the female. She's blind, bald, and naked. And it's kind of creepy. I mean, she just... The red doesn't do her any justice, but she really is kind of scary. I mean, I guess most guys wouldn't think a naked lady coming after you would be scary, but the one that can knock you into gray death is, so yeah, you want to watch out for her. She hits pretty hard. I think they're more dangerous than the males, tell you the truth. I think they were created that way, to be faster and just... They got that super punch. Ooh. Okay. Oh, man. And they're tough, too. Okay, Hansy. Little Armsy here. He's doing his judo chopping at me. This is a belt face Armsy, which is kind of cool. Not all of them are belt-faced. Again, hack them up, make sure they're dead. Because they will get up. It looks like they're dead, but they're not. I've seen them get up. That's crazy. Okay, so... Again, I got a little turned around. So we're just going to throw a flare. Hopefully, if it works. There we go. And... bodies. Lots of bodies. You don't really know they're there until you light the place up, so... So here you are. This is the lake room. I'm just going to eat a little something. Just noticed that my health is pretty low. You can get all this stuff on the beach, and there's a camp near the beach that has sodas and pills and a torch. In one of my videos I show you where that is. There's 2 of them actually. Anyways, we're going to come up here. And they kind of give you a break in between the action. I mean, they give you a little bit to recover. There's no mobs through here. We are coming up on, it's kind of bright. Kind of glitchy bright. That's kind of strange. It'll show you how big these caves are. And so if you don't know to go straight ahead, you don't know the ins and outs of them, it's real easy to get lost just crawling along the walls. So we're going to be coming up on the Freaks room. And this room used to be really super glitched. The rocks would be floating and be all kinds of crazy stuff. You would walk under the rocks and walk under the freaky arm guys. There they are. Now, I have not been able to take these guys out. I mean, physically. They gallop around. And it's still a little glitchy in here, but not as bad as it was. So I'm just going to bomb them. Maybe that'll work. I think bombs work on them. Well, I think it went too far. Yeah, it did. Try one more. I don't like bombs personally. I think they're BS. But, and I missed horribly. Let's try Molotov. And again, missed horribly. Wow. Huh. Okay, got him that time. I think the Molotovs did kill him. Also the flare gun. I haven't been able to hack them up. Those arms just one-shot me most of the time. It's pretty annoying. Oh yeah, he went down. So okay. That was a really bizarre looking. It looked like something, you know, out of your worst nightmares. I mean, if you didn't know exactly where they are and they just creeped up on you, it'd be pretty scary, I would think. I'm just gonna burn her it up if I can ever hit her. Whatever. I'm not good at this. Sometimes I'm good at tossing and get dead on, and sometimes I just, there we go. Okay. You really just don't want to run into them. You just, no. I mean, I've yet to see anybody take one out with an axe, because they are so nasty. And plop. Dead. Just go look at it. Have to look at my kill. Yeah. That's just freaky. Okay, so we came in through here. Just so we got point of reference again. We came in through here. And we're going to go to our left. And I'm just going to keep kind of following this rock outcropping. And there's going to be a tight left-hand turn. I'll just show you with my torch. And my torch isn't working. Great. It should work. I just picked up a new one. And it's glitching. Figures. So right there. So turn left. And we're going to go down this little tunnel. And it's going to lead us to 2 heads. There'll be 2 heads on the road. If you can see them in the dark here. That's again a point of reference. You know, if you're going facing the two heads, that you're going towards the freaks and towards the cave. If you're coming away from them, then you know you're going the right way out of the cave. As I said, there's exits, but you gotta know. Okay, so this is the dead guy room. I call it the dead guy room because it's a dead guy, and he's usually surrounded in candles, but they took those out, which is kind of strange. It looked like a ritual, and he only has one candle now, but before he had like a whole ring of candles around him. He has a torch, and for some reason the torch isn't working. The batteries aren't working. Yeah, it won't let me show you what it looks like in here. So that's kind of a bummer. Because this is kind of... It's not an important room, but... So, there's no other tunnels off of this. I'm going to try one more thing. I'm going to try dropping the rock and then see if I can... No, it's not going to work. Okay. So, I'm just going to use my trusty Molotov. Try to light this up. So opposite him, so he's facing. I'll show you this. You come up the hill here. You'll see that little water spout, and we're going to go to the next room. And here is another two-way. Now there's hanging bodies. There's that way, to the left, and to the right. Now I'm going to show you what's to the left, because it's kind of important. Again, you might be stuck down in here, and there's a goody room down here that you might be interested in. So even if you do get stuck in here somewhere in the caves and you're low on supplies, if you know what the goody room is, you can make your way there, creeping, what have you, because when you crouch and creep, the cannibals don't seem to see you, even the big ones, even the big giant mega mutants. Sometimes there's cannibals in the water here. So you come through here and there's like water. Now before you had to swim it, but now you can walk across it. So they made it much more shallow. So sometimes there are mutants in the water. And you just look at the big glowing pillars, you go in between those, you just go straight, and you will hit land, and there will be mobs up here. I just don't know where they're hiding. Because it's so dark. Yeah, hi. And hi. Yeah, here you go. Wow, I almost ate it there. Again, block, meds, anything else you want to snack on while you're blocking. Just don't let go of that block button. Okay, so I think I might have burned them up in my panicked throwing. Okay, I can't see it again. I don't have too many Molotovs left, so I gotta be pretty thrifty. And this isn't working still. Okay, great. Wish it was. Okay, so yeah, they're dead. They're just standing there. This room is big, but there's really not a whole lot in it. There's some coins, I think some cloth. Not even sure there's any suitcases. Let me just look around it real quick, I'll show you. There's a big rock in the middle of it, so you kind of go in a circle. So there's some things right here. Coins. Not really a lot to help you out in the cave. So getting our bearings back. There's the little water. You know, come up to here, and to your right there's a tiny opening. Right here. And so you see the rope and stuff, so that's a good, and it's flashing right in there. That teeny tiny little, that's an opening. See that? I'm gonna go back here, and here's where we come to the Goody Room. There's no mobs, so you're safe. You hear the water, so you know you're getting close, and it'll tell you to crouch pretty soon here. It didn't tell me to crouch, but on the way out it tells you to crouch. And here's where we find the goodies. Now here to your right there is food, there's pills, there's candy, and there's the axe and the I say guts because that's what's showing, the I love guts guy. Also there's bodies, so you're doing the body count, but here's a nifty thing back here. Just keep following to the right. Lots of bodies. Keep following. Again, I can't see very well. Keep following to the right. And there you'll see a little candle there. And it's just on the other side of that candle. I don't even see what's flashing over there. In this little hole right back here. Right back here. In stalactites or stalagmites, don't know. Is your flare gun with 2 heads. Hi, 2 heads. And I'm not picking it up because I already have one, but I'm just showing it to you. So if you can't get the one off the boat, and there's candy, see the candy? There's cloth. You can come here and get it, although it's kind of risky. And the axe is in here as well. However, there's an easy way to get in here to get the goodies, like in Cave 1. So you can get the flare gun and you can get the axe. Like I said, there's different ways to get out of here, but it's linear. It's either at the beginning or it's at the end. Okay, this cave has a place to come in and out at the beginning, the middle, and the end here. And this is the end of the cave. Now we're going to double back because I'm going to show you the exit. And I'm not sure exactly where in the forest this entrance is. I know it's deep in the forest in the middle. It's closer to, I want to say the northeast area in the middle by rocks. And I'll eventually maybe mark that off. I was going to do a map of the island. I mean, they already have one out there. There's quite a few maps, so I might not, but I did a cave map, so I think that's good enough, right? Okay, so I get a little lost here. And again, the spouts of water kind of lead the way. I think they do that intentionally, to tell you the truth. It's just a cool effect to go through them. So we're going to go back. I'm doing all this in real time because, you know, getting cut up, sometimes you don't get the exact feel of how the caves work. Or okay, so we're back, and there's where we came from, and that's where we came from before. Now this is the right off of that split, and as you can see, there's the axe again. So the axe is like in 2 places in this place. And I'm going to get rid of the Molotovs, so I don't burn myself up. It's quieter. And we're just going to bash this down. Take it. Bash. So really, and here's the effigy you'll see coming into this area of the cave. Okay, you have the flashlights up there and the camera in the mouth. You come in, you go right, you get the goodies, you turn left and get out, because this is the exit. And there you go. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry it was so long, but there you go. Cave 2. Hope you guys don't get lost. And enjoy. Bye-bye.